Their cohesiveness. They weren't cohesive last year in Dublin. That was evidenced by the very first scrum. This is a fascinating one. Who's going to get the upper hand? Because you know what England want to do. They want to send a message here with this scrum.
England have a slight weight advantage. Will that tell in technique as well? A penalty to England is the reward.
And immediately the point is made. And I can tell you, if you're in the front row, you are making a few parting comments as the opposition are marched backwards to watch you kick at goal. And it's very important for England now to kick this because it gives a reward.
Matches in the Southern Hemisphere.
How does that happen?
Because the rankings are strange things indeed. I mean, Scotland are as low as 12th at the moment.
Really?
Anyway, England, good scrum, solid scrum held at the back by Morgan, and the penalty is usually the outcome there.
Number 2 to the England front 5.
Breaking away.
The difficulty with this for Ireland is if they start to wheel and they can't keep the right-hand side up, it starts going. There's very little. You see it's been run across. There's almost nothing you can do about that when you start crabbing, because the second rows, the feet, they just go, back rows go the same, and the movement becomes inexorable because you start it off and then you can't stop it. Well, it will be a repeat thing, I would think, to try for another drive and a much more kickable penalty if it were to ensue.
There's a big blindside on this near side here, which a New England player is lurking near.
Because they're going to drive it, that's why.
There it goes. No thoughts of using those backs yet. Oh, a hack free, but illegally so, says Nigel Lewis, on attacking platform options either side.
Yeah, and they've set up exactly the same way. Carney on the air touchline, Bow in the out half position.
Engage! Stay 9!
Looks like fairly clean ball as well. Or has it been disrupted? In fact, it has been stolen, and England going to charge away, and it's Morgan swatting aside. Maybe it's just Tommy Bowe shouting his own name.
That's good.
Good scrum from England. Up pops the front row. And huge line, and Ben Morgan comes away once more.
Now they're full.
As the men take off, adrenaline is an ally of the conventional strategy. Get out quickly, don't get left behind. There are too many strokes to count. Each one is a small but furious step on the ultimate path to a far-off finish line. From above, the scene is wild, frenzied. But below, eerily quiet, almost orderly. 5 minutes after this begins, the women get started. So the very best in the world are in Kailua Bay, reach 60 miles an hour. So far on this day, conditions are mercifully calm. Looking to take advantage of that is Andrew Starkowitz in the lead. His best discipline is this bike, meaning he has to do all he can now. To no one's surprise, the man on the biggest move is Sebastian Kienle. The German departed the first transition 3.5 minutes behind. Not quite halfway through the bike, he's already made up most of it, and now is leading the charge to reel in Starkowitz. But there are others pressing the issue as well. Greatest tests of the human body and spirit. More than halfway through the 26-mile run, Luke McKenzie is still holding the top spot. The Aussie is now 2 minutes and 20 seconds ahead of Sebastian Kienle. Kienle has been steadily losing time.
Next year, two teams with 2014 on their minds, but Andy, this is a night to savour in its own right. Did you ever play against Brazil?
Do you know, Clive, I don't think I did. I would love to have had the opportunity to have had a go playing against a Brazilian team. I think it's the ultimate challenge for any international footballer. Managed to play against some very good teams, but not this one. It's a special night, this is, for the England players. I think it's a special night for everybody here. I think we all come here with a real genuine sense of anticipation and seeing something quite special.
Gary Cahill alongside Chris Smalling here at the heart of the England defence. They have played an hour's international football together in that game that Stuart Pearce took charge of against Holland back in February. Gerrard to Walcott, starting an England international for only the second time under Roy Hodgson, and the first one lasted about 10 minutes before he was injured, but broken up by Ramirez of Chelsea.
Yeah, familiar, good run from Ramirez. We're used to seeing that. The Chelsea shirt, once he gets going and gets some daylight in front of him, he's very, very difficult to stop. He's one that England will have to keep an eye on, amongst many out there tonight.
Gerrard and Wilshere getting their act together immediately. They played only 13 minutes together for their country. Wilshere was taken late, but Cleverley is able to feed it in, and Rooney's there, and David Luiz heads behind. And the last time Brazil played at Wembley, they were behind in 32 seconds in the Olympic final against Mexico. Good run, Jack Wilshere, nice and strong. Well played the referee for playing the advantage. Tom Cleverley has a little look. He sees Rooney, very close to finding him. Wilshere is okay now, I'm glad to say.